So I was thinking about this the other day, things that I miss from my normal routines. And I'm not here to say normal life because the more that sinks in, the more I realize normal life for a lot of people may not have been that great to begin with. And I think that's what we're realizing during these hard times, during these times of hopefully improvement, is that when you say going back to normal life, in a lot of ways, you want to go back to a better life. All right, so let's state that from the beginning. But there are obvious things that all of us miss, right? From 6 months ago, from a year ago, things that we normally did, like I said, normal routines. And those are obvious, right? Personal connections, things that we can't really do right now. Job security for a lot of people may not be there right now, and it once was. Entertainment. Can't do a lot of things that you would normally do for fun, and obviously activities and traveling, it's all part of that. So those are the obvious ones that a lot of us are missing. But I'm also realizing there are some things I miss that I actually didn't used to like at all. These were things I didn't look forward to that now all of a sudden I'm missing. I picked out 3 of them here to discuss. And the first one is commuting to work. Wait, what? Commuting to work used to be one of the most stressful, tedious parts of a day. And I'm a person who drives usually about 40 minutes. Sometimes it could take, though, an hour and 40 minutes, depending on the traffic. And that's the part I don't miss, right? I don't miss sitting in traffic, expectedly or unexpectedly. I don't miss a $7 bridge toll. I don't miss the stress of, am I going to get there on time? Or, how fast can I get home to see my family? I don't miss all of that stuff because I have not been traveling into work. But there are some things about the commute that I do miss. For example, the time where my brain can simply go on autopilot for a little bit. Now, I know what you're saying. You're commuting in metropolitan traffic, and aren't you driving the car? Yes, I am. But a large part of that is it's built into your brain. It's muscle memory of how to drive the car and how to safely operate it. Yes, my brain is thinking, but I can also allow it to do other things while we're just kind of coasting along and we're not in traffic. So not that it really does operate in autopilot while I'm on the freeway, but yeah, you can allow your brain to go other places. You can also give yourself the chance, especially coming home from work, to decompress. Let everything go, good or bad. And in the same way as you go to work, you can mentally prepare so that when you walk in the door, you're already as sharp as you can possibly be. So it's weird, but I miss that. I also miss the chance to catch up on podcasts, the chance to just flat out rock out to music on my way into work. Some days you need that. You need that motivation. You need that inspiration. You have a feel for something on some day, and you fulfill it by turning the volume up to like a 47 out of 50, So I miss that. I also miss the chance to have kind of a personal phone booth in the car while I'm commuting. I get a lot of phone calls made. And they could be work things, but a lot of times they could be catching up with somebody where all of a sudden I have just the immediate privacy and I have a dedicated 30 plus minutes to catch up. There's no rush. There's nothing immediately that's going to need my attention. So weird enough, yes. Number 1, I miss commuting. Number 2, I miss dressing up. Wait, what? I'm a person who has to dress up for work. Suits, ties, all that stuff. And even when it's not formal, it's still business casual, right? But I'm here to tell you that I have not even worn a pair of jeans since mid-March, really since early March. I've not even put on a pair of jeans. Right now, I'm wearing board shorts. Quite often when I do these tapings here in the home studio, no, I'm wearing shorts almost all the time. And a large part of the time, I'm wearing different swimsuits and board shorts. They're just comfortable. So a polo shirt, yeah, in here maybe. A collar, yeah, but this is the extent of dressing up these days. That's it. And so I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal about dressing up? But it's weird how this was always a thing that took effort, right? Getting ready for work. Oh, what should I wear? This, that. What should I wear on television? This, that. Such an effort before, but now I feel like not doing it, it would be something that would make me feel better if I did do it. And look, don't get me wrong. Have I had the opportunity to dress up if I wanted to? Yeah, but it just maybe doesn't feel right or doesn't fit the mood. So, yeah, not dressing up makes you kind of feel weird to not dress up for this long of a period. And the other thing I would say is, as far as appearance, and this is all vanity stuff, but it's weird, like getting a haircut. I have not got a haircut now since early February. We're coming up on July. And there's just something about, right, when you get a fresh haircut, there's that feeling of self-confidence that goes along with it. By the way, shout out to Sharp Barbershops in Lafayette. That's where I'll go when I am ready to get a haircut, when I can. But yeah, the point is like all of this stuff, it affects you in a way that I never thought would necessarily be possible. So I miss getting a haircut. I miss dressing up. And last but not least, the third thing I wanted to say that I missed, that I didn't necessarily expect I would, is making social plans. I said before that we all obviously miss personal connections. We all miss the social aspect of our prior lives, but maybe it's the spontaneity of, hey, what are you doing right now? You want to go hang out? And then you can actually get together with somebody instead of the weird awkwardness of 6 feet and social distancing and, oh, wait, don't touch that. Let me stay away from you. And you have to do it. I'm not arguing against doing it. I'm saying you must do it, but it's weird to do it. And it's a thing that I took for granted before, just normal life, that now I'm thinking twice about. And it's not that setting up occasions with friends was a chore before, or that I didn't want to do it or didn't like to do it. But it's just, you could work in the moment before when you had the freedom of choices, things you could do. I mean, how about this, for example? Let's say you want to hang out with a friend. What exactly are you guys going to do that makes sense, that's safe, that's responsible? There's not a lot of options other than just sitting in the driveway 6 feet apart and cracking a beer. I've done it. And that's basically all you can do. Because really every day right now, to a lot of people, feels the same over and over. It feels like that Groundhog Day movie. So it's just interesting how all the stuff that maybe we were mildly interested in before, kind of going from this to that and kind of having a busy day and visiting places. And you're like, man, I haven't even had a chance to sit down yet. When was the last time you had a day like that? And do you miss that? Because I think a lot of people do. So there you go, 3 things I miss about normal routines that I didn't expect to miss.